It's so funny. I've been looking at my fish for the last few minutes. They're just so precious. I love them very much. But they remind me a lot of liberal Democrats. You know, these fools have been fed twice since I got up this morning. And I woke up late. And they are still acting like, we're hungry, we're hungry, we're hungry. And you know why? Because if you provide too much to somebody, they get bored. I believe that that's one of the reasons we have such a high crime rate. Oh, that's the bird. Anyway, not to be left out. Who said that you were just a bird? I think this is actually a ham. Does anybody sense pork in the room? I'm just kidding. Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of funny. When I worked in senior buildings, I noticed that with the bills being paid, when I talk about second childhood, they had nothing better to do than pick on each other. And it's just really sad. These guys are probably getting it through their head. They're going low. They're like, oh, that bird's up there. So, yeah, it's funny because, you know, we always get mad. How come God didn't make everybody rich, you know? And I'm not vilifying wealth. Every person of import in the Bible was wealthy, so they were able to express their inner wisdom and spirituality, you know, their goodness, or their wickedness. And the thing is most people, I hate to say it, and you've seen it yourself, they destroy themselves. They get enough together, and they want to get hacked, they want to get drunk, you know, and it's like, you know, they're bored. They don't know what it is that they're missing in their soul, you know, and these will be the same people that when you show them a cartoon, they'll go, that's for kids. Or say a zombie movie, you know, oh, there's a zombie movie on, you know, we all know that it's fun to, you know, think about, if I was in that situation, what would I do? But a person with no imagination is going to be like, I didn't go in for, you know, that's so stupid. You know, so many people like that. They'll flick their nose at Star Trek, you know, they're like, I don't like sci-fi. And it's so funny because the way they say it is if they're insulting those that partake, not realizing that they're the ones that are actually being excluded due to their own apathy, ignorance, laziness. I don't know, you know, and if it is aversive to them, that's fine. But I don't understand why they seem to be politicking to try to get others not to like it as well. You'll notice that once a person has decided that they have failed religion, they know inside they failed what they agreed to in their own heart. And now, in order for them to provide themselves some form of clemency, they've got to go about making that other, you know, the church or the people wrong, the relationship wrong, the person was wrong. That couldn't have been me. Remember, God loves you.